So inspiring to like actually listen to you because people just see the crown and then all the glory and the glamour it brings, but nobody really tries to understand what all a person has gone.
काफ़ी मैंने वर्क हार्ड किया. अब क्वेश्चन आंसर राउंड में मुझसे डेफिनेटली मिस्टेक हुई, बट वो वंस इन कहते हैं ना, एक प्रोबेबिलिटी आती है कि आउट ऑफ द ऑड्स 1000 में से एक बार कोई एक एरर करता है. वो उस समय ही एरर होना लिखा था तो वो हुआ, और वो एरर ऐसा हुआ जो सब चीज़ें चेंज कर दिया. फिर नॉट थॉट एज इंडियन विच यूज़ टू अफेक्ट मी, बिकॉज मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता था जब लोग मुझे बोलते थे दैट यू आर नॉट इंडियन, आई यू इंडियन. आई यूज़ टू फील लाइक वाई इज़ दिस क्वेश्चन कमिंग अप. एंड अ चाइल्ड इन स्कूल, इफ़ ही फील्स लाइक इफ़ ही और शी फील्स लाइक वो आउट ऑफ द वे है या आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स है या वो कंट्री में फिट नहीं करता है, तो उसे थोड़ा सा फील होता है कि यार. एंड आई वॉज ऑल्सो बुलीड फॉर बीइंग रियली फेयर. हाँ, मेरी खुद से शिकायत है कि आई शुड हैव बीन मोर फेयर टू माई सेल्फ, माई परफॉर्मेंस. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं और बेटर परफॉर्म कर सकती थी, बट मैं कर नहीं पाई. लेकिन ये हर कोई सोचता है जो भी जाता है पैजेंट में, और मुझे जहाँ तक लगता है कि अगर इतना भी किया है और 13 ईयर्स तक के अगर 13 लड़कियाँ जाती थी और बिना प्लेसमेंट के आती थी, और इस बार मैं गई और मैं कुछ लेकर आई हूँ, तो मुझे लगता है कि शायद मैंने हर चीज़ अपने तरफ से सही ही करी और सही करने की कोशिश करी, तभी ये हुआ है. तो आप ये भी अब मुझे पता है कि ऑडियंस की मुझसे बहुत एक्सपेक्टेशन थी.
Your favorite Bollywood movie?
रॉक स्टार.
Whoa! Same.
Any day. If anyone asks me this, even after 10 years, I'll say Rockstar.
Any specific reason or?
The kind of love,
Yeah.
the kind of chemistry,
Yeah.
a dream kind of a.
But not the ending.
Yes, of course, not the ending, but the kind of chemistry they have, the kind of love they share. It's a dream to look up to, right?
Hello everyone, I am Smriti Chhabra, your Miss Universe Delhi 2025, and welcome to Unstitched with Smriti. Here we unravel, unfold stories from the fashion, modeling and pageant world. These are raw and honest conversations that often skip the spotlight. So if you're someone who wants to be a part of this world, or if you know someone who would be interested, then you can share our channel with them. And today on our seat, I have with us Roosh Sindhu, our Miss International 2025. Roosh, how are you?
Hi, I am good. Thank you so much for having me on this show. It is Miss International India 2025.
Yes, but Roosh is our Miss International 2025. How are you feeling, Roosh?
Thank you so much. I feel really, very happy. जब जैसे आप मुझे प्यार दे रहे हो उस वक्त सब देते हैं. ये मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ, और मैं कभी भी इस चीज़ के लिए कम थैंक यू नहीं बोल सकती हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे जो पब्लिक लाइकिंग मिलती है और जो सपोर्ट और लव मिलता है सब लोगों से, उस चीज़ को देखकर मुझे और जोश और जुनून महसूस होता है आगे बढ़ने के लिए लाइफ में. तो मेरा यही बोलना है कि आई एम ऑलवेज़ वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट माई वर्क. आई फील वेरी वेरी हैप्पी.
And it's seen in your work also. Like, I know you from a few years, and to see where
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been following you from your 2024 journey for Miss Universe India, and then I saw you in person when we were training together, and then I saw you during the pageant, and now as a beauty queen. So I've seen you transform, and your transformation is really, really amazing. What do you have to say about it? How did you reach where you are today? Because the audience who's watching it would definitely want to know how to become like or close to Roosh.
That's so sweet of you to say, Smriti. There are many things which I did to come to this platform and this level of appreciation when I receive. मेरा यही बोलना होगा कि I have worked on every single domain, every single area when it comes to social charity as well. I have worked a lot in the sector and domain of mental health awareness, because I do face anxiety challenges even today, because I have said this पहले भी कि COVID-19 में I used to have anxiety. एंड द बुक दैट आई हैव रिटन उसके पीछे भी आई हैव गिवन माई पर्सनल मैसेज दैट ड्यूरिंग COVID-19 आई यूज टू हैव एंजाइटी and I really wanted to overcome it, which is why I started counseling sessions and therapy sessions, and slowly I learned how to take care of my anxiety. तो आई हैव गिवन अवेयरनेस लेक्चर्स स्कूल्स में कॉलेजेस में जा कर के आई हैव डन सोशल चैरिटी वर्क ऑन द एडवोकेसी पार्ट बिकॉज मुझे बचपन से ही मिस इंडिया बनना ही था और उसके लिए मैंने बहुत मेहनत की है, मैंने मेरा पैर भी तोड़ा है एंड ये ऐसे हुआ था कि मुझे जब मैं 2024 में आई थी पहली बार मिस यूनिवर्स इंडिया के लिए तो मुझे रैंप वॉक का बेसिक्स भी नहीं पता था. सो मैंने ब्यूटी हाई अकेडमी ज्वाइन किया एंड दैट इज़ द ओनली प्लेस दैट आई हैव टेकन एनी पैजेंट कोचिंग, एनी पैजेंट ट्रेनिंग. बट डेफिनेटली रितिका रामित्री मैम ने भी मेरी बहुत हेल्प करी ब्यूटी हाई अकेडमी में, रीता गंगवानी मैम ने भी मेरी हेल्प करी. तो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग और कम्युनिकेशन में भी काफ़ी मैंने वर्क हार्ड किया. अब क्वेश्चन आंसर राउंड में मुझसे डेफिनेटली मिस्टेक हुई बट वो वंस इन कहते हैं ना एक प्रोबेबिलिटी आती है कि आउट ऑफ द ऑड्स 1000 में से एक बार कोई एक एरर करता है, वो उस समय ही एरर होना लिखा था तो वो हुआ और वो एरर ऐसा हुआ जो सब चीज़ें चेंज कर दिया फिर. बट मैंने बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया है. मेरा रैंप वॉक जब मैं सीख रही थी तो मुझे याद है कि मेरी इंजरी हो गई थी, मेरा टेंडनाइटिस हो गया था, लाइक टेंडन ब्रेक हो गया था. तो इट वाज अ टेंडन रप्चर, लाइक सॉफ्ट बोन रप्चर हो गई थी मेरी हील्स पहनने के वजह से. 6 इंच हील्स थी एंड वो ऐसी हील्स थी कि मुझे मैंने लाजपत से ना एक लोकल मार्केट से जाके हील ले ली थी. तो वो हील कांच की हील थी और वो कांच की हील पे मैंने 7-7 8-8 घंटे प्रैक्टिस की और वो मुझे किसी ने बोला नहीं था इतना ओवर प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए. बट इट इज़ इन माई नेचर दैट आई एम अ वर्काहॉलिक पर्सन. तो अगर मुझे कोई चीज़ करनी है तो मैं जी जान से जुनून से पागल हो जाती हूँ उस चीज़ के पीछे एंड आई जस्ट स्टार्ट डूइंग इट अंटिल आई फील लाइक आई हैव टू कीप ऑन डूइंग इट एंड मेरा जब तक दिल नहीं भर जाता उस चीज़ से. तो इतना मैंने वर्क किया वॉक में कि जब टेंडन ब्रेक हुआ और जॉइंट के जॉइंट्स जो थे मेरे टोज़ के उधर बोन्स में भी इंटरनल ब्लीडिंग हो गई. तो बहुत लोग ये बात नहीं जानते ये स्टोरी क्योंकि कभी मुझे मौका नहीं मिला इतना डिटेल में बताने का. तो हुआ यही था कि मतलब फिर जब कंपटीशन चल रहा था तो इंजरी हो गई तो इट अफेक्टेड माई परफॉर्मेंस इन 2024 मिस यूनिवर्स इंडिया में. And then again for 2025 when I was competing for the national competition उसके लिए भी डॉक्टर ने मुझे बोला कि you should not wear heels for the next 8 to 9 months because it will take time to heal and recover because bone तक के issue आ गई है. But I was like no, I will take medication, I will still work hard and I still would say कि मैंने एक दिन का भी ब्रेक नहीं लिया था. मेरा पैजेंट ख़त्म हुआ 2024 में एंड मैंने एक दिन का भी ब्रेक नहीं लिया था और मैं रैंप वॉक करती थी मेडिसिन्स मेरे ट्रीटमेंट के ले करके. तो मैंने बहुत मेहनत करी है, मैंने फ़ोटोशूट्स करे हैं फ़ोटोग्राफर्स से कोलैब करके मेरे सोशल मीडिया को ग्रो करने के लिए, एक्टिव रखने के लिए. मैं जब 24 में आई थी पहली बार कंपटीशन के लिए मेरे सिर्फ 4000 फॉलोअर्स थे. बट बाय द टाइम आई केम फॉर 2025 मिस यूनिवर्स इंडिया मेरे फॉलोअर्स हो चुके थे 55,000. तो एक साल में मैंने वो बेस बनाया, सोशल मीडिया पे वर्क करा, कम्युनिकेशन पे वर्क करा, सोशल चैरिटी पे वर्क करा, रैंप वॉक पे वर्क करा, Q&A पे वर्क करा और ऐसे धीरे धीरे करते करते आज मैं यहाँ पहुँची हूँ.
It was so inspiring to actually listen to you क्योंकि people just see the crown and then all the glory and the glamour it brings, but nobody really tries to understand what all a person has gone behind this. So I mean definitely you've got a lot of insight on how you're here today, but if we talk about your childhood, how was it, where were you from, and then how was it, like your school life, college, all of that?
My school life was where I was always in the limelight. I was very popular because of the way that I have the appearance thoda alag. So I was always not thought as Indian, which used to affect me because मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता था जब लोग मुझे बोलते थे that you're not Indian, are you Indian? I used to feel like why is this question coming up? And a child in school, if he feels like if he or she feels like वो out of the way है या out of the box है या वो country में fit नहीं करता है, तो उसे थोड़ा सा फील होता है कि यार, and I was also bullied for being really fair. Yes.
Why?
Because I mean जब आप if you are a girl and there is some other girl, तो एक थोड़ा level of comparison हो जाता है कि एक competition हो जाता है या थोड़ा बहुत
was more like prettier
या तो pretty girls were a little mean to me. They were like, okay, she's so white and she's extra white, and so I have had a very loving atmosphere at home, like coming from that dynamic. अगर हम स्कूल की बात छोड़ दें तो स्कूल में थोड़ी डांट भी पड़ती थी टीचर से बिकॉज आई वॉज अ वेरी एवरेज स्टूडेंट. एंड घर में बहुत लविंग डायनामिक रहा है. माई डैड हैज़ बीन एक्सट्रीमली क्लोज टू मी एंड माई मॉम ऑल्सो इज़ अ वेरी गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन. माई ब्रदर से थोड़ा सा लाइक उतना ज़्यादा भाई और बट हम जब मतलब जब हमारा प्यार रहता है तो फिर वो भी उतना ही. हाँ, तो मतलब सबसे ज़्यादा टच में मॉम रहती है. तो माई चाइल्डहुड हैज़ बीन वेरी वेरी लविंग. लाइक आई हैव बीन वेरी पैम्पर्ड बचपन में. एंड आई वॉज 4 years old जब मैंने पहली बार किसी ब्यूटी पैजेंट में पार्टिसिपेट किया था. And I won the title of Baby Beauty Angel.
Wow, that's cute.
Yeah.
And I always had this misconception, I would say, ki in India, especially in North India, if you are fairer, you have all the advantages in the world, because that I've seen around me also. And now that you were saying it, that it was a disadvantage for you, it's coming as a shocker to me, because ultimately, like, the moral is that no matter where you are, how you look, what you do, people are going to compare you, people are going to bully you. It's ultimately your choice how you take it, and you've definitely taken it in a very positive way that you're sitting here today. And I also heard that you're from Nagpur, right?
Yes, I am from Nagpur, Maharashtra, born and brought up in Nagpur city, the orange city Nagpur, which is the center of India.
Yeah.
And definitely I would say कि आप कुछ भी हो सकते हैं. आप आप अलग दिख सकते हैं या आप अलग तरीके से बोलते होंगे या चलते होंगे या कैसे भी, बट चीज़ों को दिल पर अगर हम ले लेंगे ना कि कोई हमारे साथ उस रीज़न से अलग व्यवहार कर रहा है, तो अगर हम चीज़ों को दिल पर ले लेंगे तो हम आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. तो बचपन में ये चीज़ें मुझे अफेक्ट करती थी, बट ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम व्हेन आई ग्रू अप आई टुक इट वेरी पॉजिटिवली. अच्छा, ओके, वाओ, देयर नॉट कॉलिंग मी इंडियन, चलो ठीक है, ओके. So then it became like something ki okay, it's a compliment for me, thank you.
It used to happen to me for my height. So I grew very tall in my school, and people used to call me like Lambu, Khamba, Pillar, and it didn't used to affect me like bachpan se. All the guy friends that I have till now also, most of them are shorter than me, and they won't agree to get a picture clicked with me क्योंकि यार तू तो लड़की है and तू मुझसे बड़ी है, we don't want a picture with you like that. Either I have to like stoop down a little, or they'll stand on a stair to like match my height. I can't wear heels around them because I am okay in my personality. They would become conscious of being around me, so it's just I have to take care of their feelings also when I'm with them. So ठीक है, होता है, but eventually we learn how to grow out of that.
Right.
Yeah. And what about your college? Where did you do that? How?
So I did my bachelor's in journalism and mass communication from School of Broadcasting and Communication in Mumbai, which is based in Andheri West, and I was very good in my academics throughout. Like I was the topper. So every semester I did score the first rank, and my majors is the specialization that I have had in bachelor's is public relations and magazine. So apart from that, I also did my fashion designing diploma certificate course from International Institute of Fashion Designing, where I did participate as a student fashion designer at New York Fashion Week while I was in my second year of my bachelor's.
Yeah, that's lovely. So you did your schooling in Nagpur and then college in Mumbai, and then what did you do after that?
After that, I did Miss India.
And I also searched a little bit about you that you did something in between that also.
Yeah, like what?
I think you were in aviation.
I was.
Yeah, share some light on that.
So I went for a cabin attendant interview at Radisson Blu in my city, because I apparently thought that I am going to become an international air hostess, so that I can travel the world, earn lakhs and everything.
That's the dream.
But as much as glamorous the job profile looks, it is not like that, which I realized after my training period of 4 months was over, and then I was working for 3 to 4 months, and then I decided to quit because of the kind of treatment that people give to the cabin crew and the kind of salary that was being credited. I was not aware of the compensation package that was there, because they usually don't tell it during the training. They tell it something else, and then they tell something else later when you are on ground flying. So I was like, it's not okay with me. This is not something that I would want to do for the next 2 years or 3 years of my life, because if I am putting so much of hard work here in the air, I can definitely earn much more being on the ground. And that's why I left. But apart from that, I have also done marketing. So marketing I have done for a pharmaceutical company based in my hometown Nagpur city, where I was handling the European region for sales and marketing both. So I was this marketing manager over there for the European continent.
Lovely. From your experience, I think that you've done so much. Something's turned in your favor, and the others taught you what not to do, so that you can make better life choices. And that's okay, because sometimes people think ki we are in this profession, and now that we have invested so much time, money, effort in this, let's do it for the rest of our lives. But today that's not the case. You are such a great example. If something is not aligning with your values, you are not feeling content, then you should definitely put an end to it.
Yes.
So, I mean, hats off to you, because it's such a courageous move that you took for your life, and look where it took you.
Yeah, I did.
Miss International India 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you so
for that.
much.
I mean, no matter how much I congratulate you, it's never going to be enough.
But coming from you, it is very special, because we have started our journeys together. So when you praise me, it's something like it's a warm feeling. So yeah.
It has always been like that, and it is always going to be like that. And talking about your journey as Miss International India, how was it? Experiences, anything you would want to talk about from your international journey?
Yes, इंडिया को सबने बहुत पसंद किया, इंटरनेशनल में भी, मिस इंटरनेशनल में. तो आई रिमेंबर कि कंटेस्टेंट्स के साथ में भी मेरा बॉन्ड बहुत प्यारा था, बहुत ही लविंग था. सबके साथ में एक फ़न मोमेंट ज़रूर स्पेंड करते थे हम लोग. मतलब हम कहीं भी जा रहे हैं, कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, एवरीबडी वॉज सो, यार आई कांट टेल यू, दिस इज़ अनइमेजिनेबल कि दे वर सो स्वीट. एंड इंडिया का एक, आप जब बाहर जाते हो अपनी कंट्री रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, आपको आपके नाम से नहीं बुलाते, बट आपको आपकी कंट्री के नेम से बुलाते हैं. तो इतना प्राउड फील होता है ना कि इंडिया एंड आई एम लाइक यस. एंड और ये मेरी आदत है, दिस आई हैव ट्रेन्ड माई सेल्फ सो मच फॉर द ब्यूटी पैजेंट्स कि कोई भी मुझे कुछ बोलता है ना, आई एम लाइक दिस, यस. हाँ, टी स्टैंड्स में, राइट. तो कहीं पे भी कोई बोलता था इंडिया, तो आई यूज्ड टू बी लाइक yes, I am here for you. Yes, tell me, I'm ready. तो इंडिया और सब बहुत पसंद करते थे. Even the organization still likes me a lot. Miss International official organization. तो it's very special. जर्नी बहुत अच्छा रहा था. हम लोगों ने बहुत सारा जापान का एरिया, लाइक हम लोग ने घूम के काफ़ी एक्सप्लोर किया। मैंने वहाँ पे चिकन बहुत ढूंढती थी,
हाँ हाँ,
बट वेजिटेरियन भी मैं खाती हूँ, तो आई यूज टू लुक फॉर लाइक फूड चॉइसेस एंड एवरीथिंग। थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट होता है बाहर जाते हैं, तो इट वॉज माई फर्स्ट टाइम आउट ऑफ इंडिया।
oh lovely.
तो यस।
And you broke all the records for getting the placement for
Yes.
India. And how was the feeling? And did you feel like, okay, the placement was not fair, you wanted to be placed somewhere little higher? How was that feeling about?
See, I would not say that it was not fair, because with all due respect to the organization, it's a huge organization, उन्होंने कुछ decision लिया होगा तो सोच समझ के लिया होगा। But हाँ, मेरी खुद से शिकायत है कि आई शुड हैव बीन मोर फेयर टू माई सेल्फ, माई परफॉर्मेंस। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं और बेटर परफॉर्म कर सकती थी, बट मैं कर नहीं पाई। लेकिन ये हर कोई सोचता है जो भी जाता है पैजेंट में, और मुझे जहाँ तक लगता है कि अगर इतना भी किया है और 13 ईयर्स तक के अगर 13 लड़कियाँ जाती थी और बिना प्लेसमेंट के आती थी, और इस बार मैं गई और मैं कुछ लेकर आई हूँ, तो मुझे लगता है कि शायद मैंने हर चीज़ अपने तरफ से सही ही करी और सही करने की कोशिश करी, तभी ये हुआ है। तो आप ये भी मतलब, अब मुझे पता है कि ऑडियंस की मुझसे बहुत एक्सपेक्टेशन थी कि मैं टॉप 5 में आऊँगी या फिर मैं विनर ही बन के आऊँगी, लेकिन वो हो नहीं सका, और उसके लिए मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता है, क्योंकि सबकी मुझसे बहुत उम्मीद थी। तो आई फील रियली सॉरी फॉर दैट, आई एम रियली सॉरी, क्योंकि बहुत लोग मुझे बहुत प्यार दिए जब मैं मिस इंटरनेशनल इंडिया जीती, और आई थिंक इतना दावा था, सबका कहना ही था कि ये चीज़ होगी, मिस इंटरनेशनल ये जीतेगी ही जीतेगी। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इतना फेथ, इतना प्यार शायद ही किसी को मिला है ब्यूटी पैजेंट में। तो आई एम जस्ट ग्रेटफुल टू द मिस इंटरनेशनल ऑफिशियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो कि उन्होंने ये प्लेसमेंट दिया। एंड अभी रिसेंट में रैंकिंग निकली है 2 दिन पहले कि इंडिया इज़ ऑन 16th नंबर ऑन मिस इंटरनेशनल का ऑफिशियल, एंड प्रीलिमिनरी में नंबर 1 था हमारा।
हाँ, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
एंड स्विमवेयर वॉज ऑन 8th नंबर।
Yeah, I mean it's so good यार, मतलब
मुश्किल होता है बाहर जाकर परफॉर्म करना, बहुत मुश्किल होता
you
है।
had support of Indian pageant fans also and international, like globally. But to the audience who's watching this, I must tell you, Roosh has given her more than 100%. But sometimes it's not in your hands.
It's
right?
not in our hand.
You
Yes.
have given your best. You've given your 100%. But it's ultimately the organization who has to decide. ऐसा नहीं कि रूश ने कम effort किया या she could have done better. It's them who decide. So I don't think you have to be sorry for anything. You performed really well.
But I feel like there is a certain type of criteria or a requirement or a prototype that they expect to have. Now that we can say that अभी recent में मैं एक वीडियो देख रही थी that I am very bold. Like किसी ने एक evaluation डाला था, कि एक evaluation डाला था कि why this thing didn't happen बाहर जा कर के। तो someone said that I am little extra bold, and my performance of the swimwear round was a little extra bold. So that could be the reason. We never know what could be the reason, but मेरा ये कहना है कि certain parameters में, certain aspects में कोई अगर fit होता है या fit नहीं होता है, तो वो उन चीज़ों पे भी depend करता है कि वो कहाँ rank कर रहा है।
From this, I have another question, but I won't ask that now, because there's a segment which I do where I've asked the audience to ask you questions that I'll cover in that segment. And trust me on this when I say it, almost 80% of the questions were around this topic, so that I'll cover later.
Okay.
For now, just tell me how, to the people who are watching this, if they want to compete in a national pageant like this, how would they compete? Because I also want this podcast to be a little informative and add value to people's life. So starting from scratch, you can share how you started your journey, how much investment did it take from your end, monetary, your physical investment you've already talked about, you went through a lot. So what would be a guide for them? Ki, okay, this is one step that I did, then the second, third, fourth, like that.
सो अगर मैं डिटेल में बताऊँ आपको, तो सबसे पहले एनी बैटल इज़ वन इन योर ब्रेन बिफोर इट स्टार्ट्स फिज़िकली। तो अगर आप जीत गए अपने मन में तो आप सच में जीतेंगे, क्योंकि मन के हारे हार है और मन के जीते जीत। तो मैं सबसे पहले बोलूँगी, अगर आपको स्टार्ट करना है तो आप आज अपने आप के साथ बैठ के 5 मिनट रियलाइज़ करो कि आप ये चीज़ कर सकते हो या नहीं, और अगर आप कर सकते हो तो आपको क्या करना चाहिए। और अगर आपने एक बार डिसाइड कर लिया कि मैं ये करूँगी, मैं कर सकती हूँ, तो पलट के मत देखना कि मतलब अब कुछ समय के बाद आप छोड़ दो कि नहीं हो सकता तो नहीं हो सकता। और मेरा यही एक बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर रहा है, और मेरा यही एक बहुत बड़ा रीज़न रहा है कि मैं आगे बढ़ सकी हूँ लाइफ में, क्योंकि मैं इतनी ज़िद्दी हूँ कि मेरा माइंड अगर कोई चीज़ पे एक बार लग जाता है ना, तो फिर दिन रात सुबह शाम मेरा माइंड वहीं रहता है। तो मैं जब स्टार्ट किया ना, तो मैंने अपने आप के साथ ये ज़रूर महसूस किया कि हाँ मैं कर सकती हूँ। और मैंने जब स्टार्ट किया तो मेरा बेसिक पोलारॉइड्स से मैंने स्टार्टिंग किया था। तो पोलारॉइड्स जिनको नहीं पता है क्या होता है, मैं बता देती हूँ। पोलारॉइड्स एक तरह की फोटोग्राफ्स होती है आपकी, जो कि आपके बिना मेकअप के क्लिक की जाती है। प्रोफाइल आपका फेस का फ्रंट, साइड, क्लोज़अप, मिड लेंथ, फ्रंट, साइड, नाउ फुल लेंथ, फ्रंट, साइड। तो ये मैंने अपनी सबसे पहले पिक्चर्स क्लिक करवाई कहीं पे भी, मॉडलिंग एजेंसी में अप्लाई करने के लिए, मिस इंडिया में अप्लाई करने के लिए। ये बेसिक मैंडेट है कि आपके पास में पोलारॉइड्स होने चाहिए, नो मेकअप वाली प्रोफेशनल पिक्चर्स होनी चाहिए। घर में आईफोन से खींची हुई नहीं चलती है, आपको प्रॉपर DSLR से खिंचवानी होती है स्टूडियो में जा कर के, और नेचुरल लाइटिंग में खिंचवानी होती है, जो कि सनलाइट की आप लाइट्स हो या फिर जो स्टूडियो लाइट्स है वो भी अच्छे सेटअप पे। तो प्रोफेशनल आपको पिक्चर्स चाहिए होते हैं। तो मेरा जर्नी ऐसे स्टार्ट हुआ कि मैंने ये पिक्चर्स से मिस इंडिया ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अप्लाई किया, और उसके बाद में मैंने कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट किया। जब मैंने कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट किया फर्स्ट टाइम, तब मुझे पैरामीटर्स बहुत अच्छे से यानी प्रैक्टिकली पता लगे। उससे पहले भी मुझे पता थे कि इंट्रोडक्शन राउंड होता है, Q&A राउंड होता है, रैंप वॉक राउंड होता है, बट सब चीज़ों के बारे में मैं सिर्फ रिसर्च करती होती थी पहले, और मैं सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस करती थी। सेल्फ रिसर्च करके सेल्फ प्रैक्टिस करना, सेल्फ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना Q&A राउंड पे। तो ये सब करते करते अगर आप भी अपनी स्किल्स को पॉलिश करेंगे घर में, तो आप बहुत आगे जा सकते हैं। और इसी वे से, यही राह देख करके मैंने अपने आप को प्रिपेयर किया।
तो आर योर पेरेंट्स still living in Nagpur?
Yes.
And you're here?
Yes.
So how do you manage it for yourself? Because so many people from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities want to move to tier 1 cities like Delhi, Bombay. So is it practical for them to shift here? Because there are a lot of expenses that happen. And then if you're entering into this industry, you need to have some backing monetarily, कुछ savings होना चाहिए. How will you guide them कि okay, if pageants or modeling is something that you want to enter, ये तो आपके पास पहले होना चाहिए कि even if for 6 months, 1 year you don't have any work, you can still sustain yourself.
See, I would say आपके अंदर ना वो ज़िद होनी चाहिए तूफ़ान मचाने की। तो आप फिर कुछ भी कर लोगे, आप कोई भी सर्कमस्टांस में रह लोगे, लेकिन आप में ना वो एक बोलते ना वो कीड़ा होना चाहिए कि मैं तो मतलब है ना करके ही मतलब छोड़ूंगी, ये मेरा गोल अचीव करके ही मैं छोड़ूंगी। तो उसके लिए ना घर छोड़ने में गट्स तो बहुत लगते हैं, क्योंकि जब आप घर पे होते हो ना, आपके पास आपकी फैमिली होती है, आपके प्यार करने वाले होते हैं, आपका ध्यान रखने वाले होते हैं, आपकी मम्मा होती है आपके पास में, आपको आपका फेवरेट क्यूजीन मिलता है घर में, सब कुछ। तो आप जब मेंटली रेडी हो जाते हो ना कि मैं मेरा कंफर्ट जोन त्यागने के लिए रेडी हूँ, बिकॉज़ मुझे मेरे ड्रीम्स से प्यार है, मुझे पता है मेरे सपने कितने गहरे हैं, और मुझे पूरा उतना ही यकीन है कि मैं मेरे ड्रीम्स अचीव कर सकती हूँ, तो वो चीज़ होती है। एंड जब आप बोल रहे हैं ना फाइनेंसिस की बात कर रहे हैं कि अगर किसी को 6 months वर्क नहीं मिलता है या इनिशियल डेज़ में वो कैसे करे, तो यार आज की डेट में ना इतना सारा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ है। इफ़ समवन इज़ शिफ्टिंग फ्रॉम देयर होम टाउन टू अ मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटी, they can definitely look out for freelancing jobs, part-time jobs that can at least help them cover their rent and their basic necessities. And ट्राई करने में कोई हर्ज नहीं है, बिकॉज व्हेन आई केम मेरे को भी बहुत गट्स लगे, बिकॉज मी लुकिंग अ लिटिल ब्यूटिफुल, माई फादर इज़ अ वेरी protective person, and he becomes possessive if I am going out of my hometown. So he was very adamant in calling me back home many times. He tried, that I come back, because he wanted me to keep under his vision and everything. But I requested my dad. I was like, no papa, please let me try this. I really want to try this. And our city doesn't have that kind of opportunity level. My Nagpur city doesn't have that scope of development of area जहाँ पे मॉडलिंग के लिए मैं रुक के कुछ कर सकूँ, या फिर ग्रूमिंग भी, इफ़ आई वॉन्ट दैट काइंड ऑफ लेवल ऑफ आई वुड से दैट इट्स नॉट देयर yet. So I shifted to Delhi city all by myself, all by I had my savings, I invested in a flat, I started working as a model with Glamour and agency only, because last year when I competed in Miss Universe India 24, so we had, all the contestants had signed a contract of the agency. So I was getting work, I was getting response, I was earning money. Meanwhile, I was also preparing for my pageant.
Right. So why Delhi? Because I think Mumbai is closer. Why did you choose to shift to Delhi and not Mumbai?
Mumbai and Delhi is equally at the equal distance of Nagpur, because Nagpur is the center of India. Now the thing is that from Delhi there is more connectivity for flights to fly around the country. So I am working pan India, and connectivity and flight and everything is more accessible from Delhi city, and plus
Right.
Bombay is very expensive. So for me, everything was more favorable in Delhi, which is why I shifted to Delhi first, and I'm also planning now to shift to Bombay.
That was my next question. Like, what do you plan for yourself for your future?
Well, I am currently taking acting classes, and it's everyday acting classes. So after my acting classes, I'm planning to shift to Mumbai, and I'm really hoping that I crack a good break, I get a good movie, I get a blockbuster hit.
Absolutely, you would, yeah, you would. And nowadays you're working on your modeling projects only?
Yes, currently I'm doing my modeling projects and the events that I have to do, as my reign is for a year. I have to serve the title, and the responsibilities are there on my shoulder. I'm also working on a research paper on mental health awareness, which I will talk about next time or soon. But I am planning to host a few campaigns on mental health awareness also. So I am a little occupied in my social work these days, and my modeling projects, and the reigning period.
And the acting classes. Oh my god, so much on your plate right now. But I'm pretty sure you have a bright future ahead.
Thank you so much. I am also sure of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Has I'm pretty sure things have definitely changed after your crowning. But what one change do you feel that has come to your life after you won the title? That, okay, this has suddenly changed. I wasn't expecting, or you were expecting, but it feels like a drastic change.
I would say protocols, and I would say the kind of hype that I get now, the kind of celebrity treatment that I get. Like protocols as in, like pehle I was someone who could wear anything and go anywhere. Like now I have to carry the title with me, so I have to be cautious about what I'm doing, what I'm speaking, where I'm going, with whom I am meeting, what social media content is going out. So everything has changed. Like one thing, this is for sure, that I was a different person pehle, now I'm a different person. And also I would say कि मेरा थोड़ा speaking भी बदल गया है. Like it has become more sophisticated, and of course more English oriented.
That's the global language you have to.
हालांकि बोला जाता है थोड़ा हिंदी बोलो, आप हिंदी बोल पाते हो कि नहीं, बट हाँ ये एक चेंज है. फिर हाँ ये भी एक चेंज है कि मेरे पेरेंट्स बहुत प्राउड हैं. माई ब्रदर इज़ ऑल्सो रियली प्राउड एंड माई पेरेंट्स see the difference of how people are being towards them. Like sometimes some people are not
Okay.
उतना अहमियत नहीं देते हैं, लेकिन सडनली कुछ अच्छा होता है तो फिर बहुत अहमियत मिलती है. तो my family has acknowledged that fact and realized that okay,
Our daughter has like brought us pride for us, or she's the reason why people are like looking up to us now.
yes they are very proud. हालांकि पहले भी people, बट कुछ लोगों का एक होता है ना जो थोड़े से ये होते हैं and then they suddenly change. तो there have been changes. Yes.
And what would you say to the parents who are not letting their daughters or sons be a part of this industry? Because as you said, your father was a little hesitant before sending you to Delhi. So what is one thing that changed their minds, and what is one thing you would want to tell the parents who are watching this right now? Maybe the kids can show this to their parents that okay, let them try at least, let them be there.
So मैं यही बोल सकती हूँ कि जहाँ पैशन होता है, जहाँ मन होता है, ग्रोथ वहीं होती है और अर्निंग्स वहाँ अपने आप आ जाती है, क्योंकि वहाँ हार्डवर्क आता है पैशन के साथ कनेक्ट होकर के. तो आपके बच्चे को आप अगर आज रोकेंगे ना, तो एनी ह्यूमन मैकेनिज्म इज़ लाइक अ स्प्रिंग. उसको जितना सप्रेस करते हैं वो उतने ही स्पीड से बाउंस बैक करता है. राइट, बाउंस बैक होना ही होना है. दैट इज़ इन आवर नेचर, दैट इज़ इन द ह्यूमन नेचर. अगर हमें कोई बहुत ज़्यादा अटेंशन भी देता है तो हमें अच्छी नहीं लगती है, या कोई हमें बहुत ज़्यादा कंट्रोल करता है, हम उतना ही उससे दूर भागते हैं और हम दूर भाग के ही रहते हैं. तो आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि आपके बच्चे ऐसा करेंगे, बट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग दैट देयर कैन बी a consequence, because every action has a equal or opposite reaction. So let someone have their freedom and liberty, because हम जिस पीरियड में अभी रह रहे हैं, इस पीरियड में we all are liberal beings. We cannot live by someone else's dream. We all have our own dreams. So let them dream, let them achieve. Because I know it's difficult, but so is any other profession as well. And so when you work hard with sincerity, with devotion, with dedication, with a vision full of passion, then you definitely achieve your dreams. So if your child has that vision and if your child has that potential, support them. Because as parents, it is first the job to support the child and their dreams.
People are also like, parents are also scared about the safety of their child. So how would you address that?
I would say कि it is a very individual thing. मतलब when we talk about safety, I understand कि सेफ्टी कंसर्न्स पेरेंट्स के रहते हैं, हमारे भी रहते हैं, मेरे पेरेंट्स के भी रहते हैं, मुझे भी रहते हैं सेफ्टी कंसर्न्स. बट आप ये भी देखो कि इफ़ यू आर गोइंग एंड यू बुकिंग अ कैब, इवन इन दैट देयर इज़ अ सेफ्टी कंसर्न. राइट. सो यू शुड फर्स्ट हैंड गो एंड एक्सपीरियंस समथिंग, देन यू शुड कमेंट ऑन दैट थिंग दैट ये चीज़ सेफ है या नहीं. And unless you are not inside it, you cannot say how safe it is and how non-safe it is. So safety is all depending upon you individually.
Because I feel like every industry, every field you go to has things like that, and it basically depends on your morals and how you would want your future to be.
Yes.
Nobody is going to force you for anything. It's ultimately your choice. And at the end, you have to be very cautious, because no matter where you are, you have to be aware of your surroundings. कि आपके आसपास कौन है, आप कैब में कैसे जा रहे हो, आपके आसपास कितने लोग हैं, क्या बात कर रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग यू हैव टू बी टेक केयर, यू शुड टेक केयर ऑफ नो मैटर व्हाट प्रोफेशन.
You should be very selective and very choosy of the kind of company that you are getting engaged with. क्योंकि for me, I keep my काम से काम and I go. तो it's very important कि आप आपके काम से काम रखो और बाकी चीज़ों में indulge ना करो. So I am not someone who drinks or smokes at all. For me, it is not something that I enjoy. I don't like it personally.
Yeah.
तो I'm not saying कि बाकी लोग ऐसा करते हैं, but I'm just saying कि एक जनरल लाइफस्टाइल आपकी जो होती है उसमें भी आपको आपकी सेफ्टी मेजर्स देखनी होती है,
True.
राइट? सो दैट इज़ देयर.
Even I don't drink and smoke, and I know a few people who do drink and smoke, but they are very aware of where they are doing all these things. So if they are there in a model party, let's say, or anywhere where the people from the industry are, they'll say that we don't drink, because for them their safety is a first, like their
More important.
more important. And then they say, like, when we are at our home, we are sitting with our friends, we are chilling, people might just take a drink or so. But when it is about our safety, when we are with the people, we want to create an image that, okay, we are out of approach for these things. When you create a barrier or shield for yourself, things like that would not affect you. And that is one advice I would give to people who would want to be a part of this industry, and to the parents who are watching this, that trust your children.
Trust your children. Yes, trust your children.
If you've given them right upbringing, they'll make you proud.
Yes.
So Rush, there's another segment of our podcast where I'll be asking you questions that the audience has asked you.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm totally ready for it.
Perfect. Let's begin with this. Okay, so someone has asked you, how do you handle pressure and fears? And is it by practice, or is it something that you never felt?
I get angry. No kidding. Like when I want to sorry, what was the question of the last part?
Yeah, so it's like, do you feel pressure or fears, or is it something that you naturally overcome?
So yes, मैं भी उतनी ही इंसान हूँ जितने आप हैं. मुझे भी डर लगता है, मुझे भी प्रेशर आता है, और मैं झूठ क्यों बोलूँ, हर इंसान को आता है. जो बोलेगा उसे नहीं आता है वो शायद झूठ बोल रहा है.
Not honest.
Yes. So when I feel that, like, I have to openly said about my anxiety problem also, that I get anxiety many times and I have had it during COVID-19. So what I do is मैं थम जाती हूँ for a few moments. Like when I was in Miss International and I was about to go on stage for my swimwear performance, and that time I was feeling very nervous, because for girls who are not Indian, they are more comfortable in swimwear as compared to we Indian girls. And for me, when I am about to go on stage with a swimwear, I was very nervous. I was like, I hope I look perfect in all the areas, and I don't look off, and I walk well, I walk all right.
Yeah.
So ऐसे moments में मैं एक break लेती हूँ, एक pause लेती हूँ. I deep breathe for at least 6 times. The rule of 6. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. और ये इसके बाद I just recite any prayer. Like if I want, I can recite Ma Saraswati's prayer or Hanuman Chalisa, and you don't have to complete the entire prayer, but जितना आपको याद है, जो आपके मन में आ रहा है, जो आपके दिल से आवाज़ आप पुकार रहे हो कोई चीज़ को, वो प्रेयर आप एक बार बोल लो. आप सच में, मतलब आप सच मानो, आपको इतनी पावर मिलेगी उस चीज़ से, आपको इतनी शक्ति मिलेगी कि आपको रियलाइज़ होगा कि आप अब कुछ भी कर सकते हो सच में.
I think anybody who has faith in a god, in a person, in anything they have faith in, if they think about that like you do,
Yes.
even I do that, so they'll accomplish whatever they are working for.
Because it gives you that optimism, it gives you that strength that, you know, the universe is working in your favor. If you don't believe in God, you believe in the theory that the universe is working in your favor.
Yeah.
Just talk to the universe that, okay, I am, someone is listening to me and I am on my path.
Absolutely, that gives you a ray of hope
Yes,
to
it
keep
does.
going forward.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody has also asked, how is Roosh feeling after bringing a placement for India after 13 years?
Wow. Yes. I do feel, to be very honest, if I be honest, I feel like I could have done better, is what I feel. But at the same time, I also feel very proud that I broke the record, and after 13 years, there is light and hope for India at Miss International. And definitely someday we will acquire the crown of Miss International, we will win the crown of Miss International, and I pray कि आप सभी उस विनर को उतना या उस मुझसे भी ज़्यादा प्यार दें, क्योंकि इट इज़ अ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. आज तक इंडिया जीता नहीं है. इट इज़ वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट crown of today, and it is a very difficult competition to crack.
Okay, so the next question is a comeback to pageants. I think that you've answered, but after that, the person has complimented on your work. So they say her work in Miss International was perfection and her best work till date. And you were conscious about it. कि हुआ नहीं हुआ, अच्छा नहीं हुआ. So people are really complimenting you on your work, and then I can't find the comment here, but somebody has also complimented you on your communication, the way you speak. So people, like, I asked them to ask you questions, but people in the comments are really appreciating you for your performance. What do you have to say to your fans for that?
I had no idea that I am doing good, but I was nervous for the swim web before I was about to go on stage. But once I was on stage, I was like, boom, bam, beam, bam, like,
You were on
yes,
fire.
I'm here. Look at me, this is India. I was like that.
That showed, yeah, it was so good, yeah.
India is here, India is here. But yeah, I feel very, very happy listening that you guys like my performance, and I sometimes self-doubt, to be honest, because when you have to be at your best as a country's representative, आप चाहते ही नहीं हो कि आपसे हल्की सी भी मिस्टेक हो, because that is the amount of love you have for your title, and I love being Miss International India.
Okay, so someone has asked, is Roosh single?
Yes, I'm single.
I don't know what was the intention behind it, but Roosh is single.
Yes, Roosh is single, but not ready to mingle.
Ooh, okay, that might break some hearts, but it's okay. Okay, someone has also asked your opinion on Mr. Nikhil Anand.
My opinion on Mr. Nikhil Anand.
Yeah.
I think he's a very sweet person. He's a very generous person as well. He helps a lot to everyone who wants to learn from him, and he's been a very good mentor to me.
Even I did one podcast with him. I think that was the first one we did for this series, and there were people asking me the same thing about him. So there's this misconception about him that's going on in the world, but people who genuinely know him one-on-one would differ from the opinion that's going on in the world.
What kind of?
People are saying that in my comments, when I asked people to ask questions to Mr. Nikhil, so they were like, is he punctual? Is he on time? Is he considerate for girls? It's like, he is, and everything is not there out on the camera.
But I feel like when someone is so occupied with work and has such huge responsibilities of the country's best beauty pageant in the world, best beauty pageants in the world, sorry, not one, many. So they definitely do have a hectic schedule, but as far as my experience was, getting to know Mr. Nikhil Anand, it has been fabulous till date.
Same. That's what he also said, that I'm busy. Sometimes I might not be able to respond, but ultimately when I get time, I do get back to you. Okay, somebody has also asked the meaning of your name.
Okay, so my name is a French word, and its original spelling is Rouge. So it is the rouge that we apply on the cheeks.
Yeah.
And the story behind this is that मैं जब पैदा हुई थी तो I had orange cheeks.
नागपुर के orange cheeks.
तो माय बुआ सेड कि ये तो रूज लगा के आई है तो इसका नाम रूज रख देते हैं. बट इन इंडिया पीपल वुड कॉल रूज रोग. So they changed my spelling to RWSH. So that's the
Rouge.
meaning of mine.
So we'll say Rouge Sindhu.
Yes, rouge.
People, you were saying it wrong all your life. It's Rouge Sindhu.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody wants you to give an advice to the future Miss International Indias. How do they crack the pageant?
Okay, listen to me very carefully. Always be on time. If the breakfast starts at 6:30, you have to be there at 6:30. And you have to be very active on social media because I think that is a very big criteria. You need to share cultural exchange about India and Japan. You also need to have a strong advocacy and speak about it. Apart from that, your speaking skills should be excellent, and apart from that, your ramp walk should also be perfect. But perfect in the sense it should be more about you and less about the turns and the twirls and heavy posing. It's a pageant where the ramp walk has to be smooth, like it should be soft and delicate. So that is what I would definitely give an advice on. Apart from that, there's so much more that you can learn and cover from me if ever I am giving a workshop on this.
Absolutely, people would love to have a first-hand experience from you. Are you planning something like that soon?
Why not? Can happen.
Guys, wait for it. Pray for it to happen and then wait for it to happen. Okay, so this segment is done because as I said, like 80% of the people wanted your comeback answer.
Oh, wow, that's so sweet of you all. I love you all so much. कितने sweet हैं आप सब.
Everybody wanted to know. Yeah, Roosh वापस आ रही है, कब आ रही है, किस में आ रही है? Oh, okay, Roosh. Let's move on to the next segment. That's a rapid fire segment. You have to be very quick and spontaneous with your answers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. Okay, so favorite Nagpur street food?
Poha and chana tari.
What's that? Chana tari?
Oh, so it's a specialty in Nagpur. We have poha with chana tari on it, and it's very tasty. तो पोहे में ये होता है black चना का gravy के साथ. हाँ, gravy and chana. It's very tasty. It's
I have
amazing.
never heard of it.
It's fabulous. You should come to Nagpur and I'll take you for it.
Absolutely, next trip to Nagpur for sure. Okay, so your favorite part of being in aviation?
Punctuality.
You learned it from
Yes,
there?
yes. Discipline of being on time.
And what is one thing that you learned the hard way from aviation, some bad experience or something?
Smiling always, even in most critical and difficult situations. Yeah.
Life's
Hi,
good.
thank you so much.
But isn't it the same thing in pageants also?
It is, because they check your resilience, right? They test your resilience, they check your capability to handle things under pressure.
Yeah, and that's what it takes to be a public figure.
Right.
So the next question is your favorite Bollywood movie?
Rockstar.
Whoa! Same.
Any day. If anyone asks me this, even after 10 years, I'll say Rockstar.
Any specific reason or?
The kind of love,
Yeah.
the kind of chemistry,
Yeah.
a dream kind of a.
But not the ending.
Yes, of course, not the ending, but the kind of chemistry they have, the kind of love they share. It's a dream to look up to, right?
You know, when it got re-released, I think last year in theaters, I went again to watch it because the first time I was very young, so I couldn't go and watch in the theaters. I watched it at home, and then when it was re-released, I couldn't miss a chance. I watched it in the cinema again. It was so good.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Okay, so the next question is one book that changed your life besides your books.
Oh, okay. So one book, if you want to become really successful in your life with your brain, and your mindset, if you want to reprogram your mind, it is How to Get from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be by Dale Carnegie. It's amazing book. It's an amazing book. It was given to me by my dad, and my book which I've written is also dedicated to my dad. So like books and dad, we
Go
read
along.
a lot. Yeah.
Would you want to share something about your books as well to the audience since we're on this topic?
So my book is very philosophical and very spiritual and very psychological, and if you read it, it will make you realize that you have had a self reflection. आप self introspect and retrospect भी करेंगे, and that's how you would go by my book.
Lovely. Guys, if you like what she said, just give it a read. And then definitely, where can they find these books on?
Amazon Kindle is where they can find my book on.
Lovely. So you know where to go. So the next question is, one superpower you would want to have?
To be invisible,
Ooh, why so?
so that I can check everybody's phone,
Why would you want to do that?
so that I know their secrets, I know who is doing what.
That was such an honest answer. I mean, honesty is something that's missing these days, especially in pageants, and that's why we know why people call you so upfront. And it's good to have honest conversations. Hats
I
off
love
to you
being
for
honest.
that.
I love being honest.
So the next question is, favorite color to wear on stage?
Red color.
Interesting. Even I like red.
I love yellow also. I love orange also. I love silver as well. I wore silver for my preliminary. And I love golden as well.
Basically, all the colors you've covered. Tell me one. One color that you
Only one. If I have to pick only one, it would be silver.
Oh yeah, why not? Okay, yeah. One guilty pleasure snack.
Chocolates. I know. And yes, and cake. Chocolate walnut brownie cake.
Oh, guys, you can send it over to her anytime you want. I know that for a reason, because whenever we used to go to perform on the stage, Rush was like, wait a second, I have to grab a bite of my chocolate and then I'll go. And it's also good, yeah, it's a very good tip for people who want to contest in pageants, because it gives you that immediate rush. You get your energy back.
You get your energy, but also आपके sugar levels down हो जाते हैं ना, because आप इतना hard work करते हो, तो if you are not eating, you need something in your body, because otherwise your blood pressure will drop. So ये मेरे को एक किसी ने ट्रिक बताया था कि swimwear round वाले दिन आप कैसे मतलब फिट दिखो
High on
और
energy.
एनर्जी भी रहे आप में, क्योंकि अगर आप नहीं खाओगे तो आप परफॉर्म ही नहीं कर पाओगे. एंड आई एम तो समवन हु लव्स टू ईट. सो मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि चॉकलेट खाने से आई गेट माई एनर्जी ऑल्सो, एंड माई स्टमक विल ऑल्सो नॉट पॉप आउट.
Yeah, I think Arnish gave this advice to me.
Oh.
Eat dark chocolate before your swimsuit competition, so that you get that energy. And dark chocolate is something ki you won't put on weight also. I did that. I had it, I shared it with everybody I had around me, and it worked well for everybody.
That's so sweet.
Okay, so the next question is, your first job ever.
It was as a public relation executive at a company in Mumbai, and where I worked for Lakme Fashion Week, and I worked for 2-3 luxury designers for Lakme Fashion Week. I did the public relations there.
That's lovely. Something that people must not be aware of.
Yeah.
So the next question is, favorite quote. Your favorite.
Now or never.
I think that's basically your personality also, right?
I'm very much always on time, before time, wanting to do something as soon as I can.
Lovely, yaar. So the next question is, your dream collaboration.
My dream collaboration.
Yeah, it could be with a brand, with a person, any.
Oh, I really want to be on the cover of Vogue magazine. And I also want to be a Victoria's Secret model. And also I really want to be big in Bollywood. and I really want to, be an international model.
I think all of that is just a step away. You're almost on a verge of having it, yeah. Any Bollywood banner production house that you would want to work with? Like, okay, this one production house is my to go to or is on my vision right now.
Dharma Productions.
Okay, Joe, if you're listening to this, you know this girl is right here. Okay, so the next question is best advice that you've ever received.
Don't be too hard on yourself. That's the best advice that I've received, and because I'm someone who sometimes pressurizes myself to, just like I said, my quote is now or never, and I am always on time, and I always want to do perfect and always want to be the best when I have the country's biggest title as Miss International India. So I would never say keep pressurize yourself. Always be a little calm. Think twice before just being hard on yourself.
What a balance, no?
Yeah.
Very important. So, Rush, your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory is when I used to dance ghar pe, and everybody would put chairs and sit and just want to watch me dancing, and I would dance on Bollywood songs like a heroine. I would just do the mimicry and everybody would love to watch me.
That we saw in your talent round also. Oh my god. On fire. That went viral. It was so good. Okay, your biggest fear?
Well, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I'm saying it. So, India mein safety for women, that's something that concerns me, because sometimes I'm traveling alone at night. So that's my biggest fear, that
Some mishap would happen.
ho na jaye.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. I just want to take care of myself. That's it.
That's like a very legitimate fear to have. That's honest, and I think it's there in every Indian, no matter a girl or boy. If you are some way related to a girl, be it your daughter,
Yeah.
your sister, your friend, or you yourself,
Yeah.
this fear is always there, and I hope that someday, soon, we get rid of it.
We need stronger laws and we need stronger
Implementation.
punishments.
Absolutely. Okay, so one pageant hack that you would want to share with future contestants.
Less stuff, please. Less dresses, less makeup, less heels, because the lesser you carry, the lesser confused you will be as a girl. It is in your blood to try 3 outfits before you finalize the 4th one. And if you want to save time in your performance of, like your performance and your preparation to how you are going to be once you are competing outside, then please carry less stuff.
That's something very rare. People don't say that, but it's so on point.
Right, because I carried a lot of stuff. Like I had, I think, 15 heels. I had 10 clutches. I had extra dresses. I had backup dresses. Then I had extra jewelry. Every dress jewelry, extra backup jewelry, and I used to just try so much and I used to waste so much of time. But eventually, trust me, your wardrobe does not make you win. It's your overall performance, it's your strategy, it's your ability to speak, it's your ability to perform in heels, on the ramp walk stage, and everything that counts. So yeah, go with yourself and less stuff.
Okay, so the last question is, what makes you laugh the hardest?
You know, when someone is scared, they look very cute. So it's very funny when someone is getting scared, and that makes me laugh. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos on, scary prank, and that's so funny, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like very funny.
There's this video that went viral when they were acting like somebody has died in the lift and they were carrying the
Yeah.
frame, and then the person was right. Oh, it totally makes sense now. Yeah, we have almost covered all the questions. We are towards the end of the podcast. I think that this conversation was more like a pageant 101, where people who want to enter pageants can listen to this conversation, can gain perspective from what Roosh said, and you'll have a great start to your journey. Before saying a goodbye, Roosh, any final words to the audience who's watching it, to the people who would want to be your successors or who would want to join the pageants? Anything you want to say?
I will say very short में, remember your worth and don't let anyone else tell you that your worth is less, and set boundaries if required, so that no one can tell you that you come second. You are number one and you are first and you're perfect.
What an advice, Roosh. I think people must be very inspired after listening to you. And girls, if you have second doubts about yourself or about you being a part of the pageant, just forget about everything, work on yourself and fill that form. Whichever pageant you want to enter or whichever field for that matter you want to be a part of, just go for it. And that was it for the podcast for today. I hope you had a great time at Unstitched with Smithy, and we are gonna come very soon with another interesting podcast session with another beautiful and inspiring guest. Till then, keep watching.
Thank you everyone, and thank you so much Smriti for having me.
Thanks for being here, Roosh. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.